Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Mr. JP and the game is Out of War. And today joining me for a bit of an epoch moment. You see there is a game crash at the moment that's based on memory, and I'm going to be honest, it's ground my gears. I've done a few videos about it now and you're probably tired of me talking about it. So, big thanks to all the viewers out there. You continue to surprise me with the feedback. Thank you very much. Appreciate it all. Appreciate having things pointed out on the videos. I appreciate all constructive criticism, I really do. As I've said before in comments and about my channel, it's all about self-improvement, my gaming, your gaming, the developers and how they build games. Like, let's nail some bad developers to the wall, I'm all down for that. But yeah, today you join me for the great teardown and rebuild. So, yeah, someone told me, oh, why don't you Photoshop and make up a thumbnail? And it's a good idea. Like, everyone's doing it, but they've all got these nice cartoony thumbnails, right? And they all look really pretty and really professional, all that kind of thing. I thought I'd make mine, so I put a sign on my mine. Yeah. So yeah, one thing I'm going to do is rebuild how this Grizzly delivery works. I'm kind of annoyed I put my sign where I did, but I think I can get around it because I don't really use this side of the map. I can always put in a new road. So yeah, what we're going to do is tear out all of this machinery, all of the paneling, everything. And I'm going to rebuild with a different method, I think. Something that I was trying before, and it didn't work because of the way that the dirt balls, you used to lose a lot of material. But now, with the bulking method, and this is why I'm really excited about the game, and why even though I'm annoyed with this FPS loss, I'm annoyed because I can only dig for half an hour, but it takes about 45 minutes for the machines to process what I've dug. So you end up with this great big gap of AFK where you can't do anything, you know? And that's not what I want to be doing in this game. If I want to play AFK, I'll play like... There's a number of games that you can play, start running, and they just keep going. So I'm going to leave this machine in place, I think, because that one isn't so bad. And I might even get the 501 and just load a little bit into it and get it running, to be honest, whilst we're doing this rebuild. I think that's a good idea. So let's just see what I've got in stock. Get rid of that one. So I'm selling off vehicles, just checking that that is the one I want to sell. Yeah, it's the more expensive one, this younger model. So yeah, we'll sell that one off. So what else have I got in here that I don't need? There's a grader. I suppose I could chuck the 301. But yeah, I've got a bit of a question for my viewers, to be honest. That's a fairly simple one. What would you rather see me do in the game? Bearing in mind that it might be broken and I might have to restart anyway soon, but do you guys want to see a restart with me? Because this game has been built financially in the real. The only thing I did do at the start, there is a money cheat in the game, we all know about it, I'm not going to say about it. And I used that just at the start, and I used it to pay for the 501 loader and the fuel truck. So I just, yeah, I money cheated out just about $1 mil at the start of the game. Because in my old game I just broke an even when there was a massive lag problem that they fixed, and basically to fix your game you had to break your save and get rid of it. So I might keep the hopper constructs and all these panels and stuff, but I might delete most of the machinery. I'm not entirely sure. As I say, I don't really know what to do here. Should I go long distance and start another cut somewhere? It's a difficult one, isn't it? You know. I spent the night testing lag, by the way, so if I'm a little bit vague and vacant, it's because I've been awake for like 36 hours or more. We need to go and refuel this anyway, so we'll take this away. But yeah, so I was thinking about surge piling it, and to surge pile it, I'm going to have to build some, you know, places to stockpile material and that kind of thing. So if I get further away from that machine, it will probably help the sound balance on the video. Yeah, so I'm really at a loss of what to do in the game. I mean, is there any other games you want to see? You know, let me know in the comments if you want a video on another game. I've got a few. Just thinking off the top of my head what's similar to this. I've got other mining games. If you're familiar with other mining games, got Space Engineers. 7 Days to Die could be considered a mining game. Don't make me play Gold Rush. After playing this, Gold Rush is like going back to kindergarten. And other mining games I've got. I know I've got other mining games. But there's Railroads Online that I've mentioned. A friend of mine bought a game called Call to Arms. So yeah, let me know the kind of thing you want to see. But I know roughly where I want to take the channel. There's a lot of people out there doing videos for entertainment purposes, and I enjoy being entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Like you might call me an attention seeker in some ways. I have a massive ego, and I'm arrogant as hell, and I'm a Leo. So yeah, enough said. Alpha male, only child, the nightmare scenario. But I'm also fairly chillaxed and laid back due to things that have gone on. So yeah, difficult one. But yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm at a bit of a loss. A little bit ambivalent with the game at the moment. Mainly because I want to do some industrial volumes with that bulldozer, you know, and I want to get some serious mining done, I guess would be the best way of putting it. And currently the game is pretty much set up so that you're best off running around with a dumper truck and just spelunking the tops of veins, and if you want to go deep you're going to have to handle volume or create massive piles of waste pay dirt. So yeah, it's a tough call, isn't it? So yeah, just to take you through it, I've rigged up this machine here, and oh, of course the game crashed. I haven't rebuilt it, and currently it's just taking the waste up and out and onto that pile. So we'll be piling up waste, which means we'll be generating balls and they'll be reforming into earth, and we'll be digging as well. So this may actually turn into a video of how quickly I can crash the game. So yeah, tear down or rebuild or restart is the big question of this video. I think I'm going to tear out some of this machinery anyway and go for the surge pile method. So I'll pile up what comes out of the machine, you know, all the crushed rock, all of the valuables, everything all into one pile, and then I'll scoop it either into a crusher or into a hopper that goes straight to the grizzly. So this area over here isn't actually looking bad as a surge pile area. It just needs a bit of levelling out and a bit of sorting. So yeah, we might use this area over here. Not sure about that. I was thinking about using the area right over near the base for it, so that I could just loader it into the grizzly, but in retrospect I don't think that's such a good idea. Don't know, let me know your thoughts. How are you playing the game? Are you running conveyors into the grizzly, or are you running it in by dumper truck? You know, what method are you using? I know what method is paying me off quite well, since I had 2 million a couple of days ago, dug into a couple of lithium seams, and the next thing you know I'm rich. It doesn't take much. This lithium seam was about, I don't know, a bucket's width higher than that floor when I started, maybe. And I'm already like 4 million up. I did take out another lithium seam on the other side, but that didn't nail me as much because I put it through a jaw crusher and it only nailed me 500,000. So realistically, don't jaw crush rich stuff. They still rob. It still robs you. But we'll see what the numbers start coming in when this lithium starts hitting. If I'm restarting, I don't know why I'm even bothering with all this work, but it's something to do to give a bit of backdrop to the video, I guess. And I wanted this area flat, and that's a lump, so there we go. You saw how skillfully I just took the rich stuff off the top of that pile there, skimming piles of stone out into crushers or whatever with the loader isn't going to be too hard. So yeah, that's pretty much the question of the video, is rebuild, restart, or new game, or different game, yeah. Noticed that today on the NMC Discord there is a Q&A between another YouTuber and the developers. You may have heard of him or seen his videos. Mr. Split 2. I'm thinking I'd better stay away, because I will ask awkward questions that they won't want to give answers to, and it will cause contention, and yeah, next thing you know I'll have private messages from the developer and it'll all be solicitors at dawn, and I don't have a solicitor. Relying on basic YouTube niceties, and if someone moans at me I'll just pull the video. It's that simple. But I don't think they should, because under the it's free speech, it's my opinion about your game, it's a development game, and we should all be here to you know, talk about it and analyse it. Interesting, I just came to a halt then because I lifted the front wheels in the air. See? So you have to have all four corners of your machine on the deck, whether it's the bulldozer, whether it's this, whether it's, I mean the dumpers are a bit different, you can bounce them around everywhere because they're not working. But they still do get stuck. If they're airborne when they hit trees or rocks, you just come to a halt. So yeah. So yeah, let Mr. JP know what you think. I've asked my Discord as well, so let's see how it goes. And if you want to join my Discord, I'll leave a link in the comments. There's links in some of my other videos as well. Some of them might be 7-day expiry links because I didn't know about that setting. The more recent ones are going to be permanent. So anyone who finds a video in a year's time should be able to join the Discord. And the Discord isn't really like, it's not like the NMC Discord. There aren't many members, it's quite tight, we all know each other, or are getting to know each other. It's only been on the go since last weekend. But we've got a few nice guys in, a couple of guys I actually know from my real life, other YouTubers as well. And the idea is just to start a conversation about games, about life, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. If you're playing a game that you think's great, bring it up. I've got a general games channel, I think. I've got a general meme war channel, and we've got videos for Out of War. I think we've got a channel for 7 Days and Space Engineers. So, excuse me, early in the morning, well, or late at night, depending on which way you view it, because I've been up so long. And yeah, so I'm going to keep loading this machine for a bit, and if I don't come to a decision on my own, I await the answers from my YouTubers. Viewers and subscribers, big thank you for getting involved, loving it. If you've got requests for a video on a certain subject or a certain game, or you want videos in a certain style, like without me talking because you want to put it on for the kids to watch, just let me know. Perfectly willing to do custom work for my subscribers, you know. The channel's about providing content that is useful, educational, handy for the gamer, but also what you want to see, you know. You know, what do you want to see? Do you want to see more action? Do you want to see me digging? Do you want to see me exploring? What do you want to see me doing Out of War? And if you suggest another game, what do you want to see me do? You know, games can be played seriously, they can be played jokingly. I can play them aggressively, I can play them destructively, you name it really. I'm quite an experienced gamer, even though I've never really done online gaming or the internet. And you see there, I didn't get much, and that's because my bucket was too far angled down. And it's bucket relation to your chassis rather than gravity for cutting, which keeps on spooning me out, because in reality it's gravity. So yeah, what do you prefer? Do you like entertainment, just gameplay running along, or do you prefer a hints and tips video, or do you like seeing me build machines? Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm going to keep this one short, so thank you very much guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to continue and see if I can crash this game and come to a decision. So yeah, I hope you're having a great morning, and I shall catch you soon. Thank you very much everybody, JP signing out.